So we are partnering with Beauty Bio. As you guys know, Beauty Bio is our sister company, and we are going to create a little holiday special edition, limited time only, with one of their devices that goes well with our products. So you guys, we are first going to hear from the founder and creator of Beauty Bio, and she's going to tell us all about this device that we're going to have for limited time only to sell with our products. And after we hear from Jamie, we're going to jump into Kathy to hear all about the fun bundle and everything that we're going to do. And it's going to be launching tomorrow. So what I want you to do right now is buckle up, because Jamie O'Banion, the founder of Beauty Bio, CEO as well, she's going to share how this device, you use it and the technology behind it. So are you ready? Let's jump in and learn all about the Glow Pro.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ricky, so much. I'm so happy to be here today and happy to get to know about Beauty Bio, Glow Pro, and why this is such important technology. And if you don't know our background as a brand, I grew up in the skincare industry, and my father is an incredible physician, an incredible biochemist, and I got to spend my childhood growing up around some of the most incredible chemists and brains in the industry and asking a lot of questions. One of the big questions that we had was the interaction between skincare topicals and skincare tools. And one thing I loved about NuSkin when we were meeting with a lot of different potential partners for us as a brand is you also share that same philosophy, and everything is science-backed, clinical third-party studies, and that's so, so important as we think about how we can continue to leverage science and a way for our own skin health, right? So what we found was we were working on a peptide for a brand. I won't name the brand, but it's a brand that we saw right alongside next to and is a great brand. And we found that in a Petri dish, this peptide we were working on, we're known for our peptides, for our retinoids, our retinols, that it had amazing fibroblastic activity when it was on its own in a Petri dish. But you put it in vivo, which means on human skin, and it's like it got stuck, right? And as an inquisitive person, you know, it always felt strange to me that why is a woman who's 65, why does she still look 65 if she's using all of these ingredients that are supposed to help with collagen proliferation and help with elasticity? Like, someone's not telling the truth there. Either you're not using the thing or the thing isn't working, right? And what we found is until the thing can get access to the right target cell in the right area to do its job, it can't fully be effective, right? So what do we know? We know that vitamin C is critical to use during the day. We know that vitamin A or retinol is critical to use at night. We want to use the sun protectant. Those are really key active ingredients. And our skin, being the largest living organ, it is what we feed it, right? So it's critical that we are not only giving it the right ingredient, that it can deliver to the right place to get the desired end result. I want you to pretend that these little jellies are layers of your skin, okay? So you have your epidermis, you have your dermis, and you have the what's called the dermal epidermal junction, the DEJ right here. This is where all of your fibroblasts live, okay? Your C4, your C7 collagen, this is where all the magic starts to happen. Keratinocyte production is encouraged, and then they float to the top, flatten out, and become this kind of firmer stratum corneum here. So this is where the stuff has got to get. This is like the gateway, okay? If everything is just sitting up here, that is basically like you might as well go ahead and use some cold cream from the drugstore, because your active ingredients are not going to fully get down where we want them to get down. We need to create little tiny, pretend this is one of your little microneedling tips, little tiny channels, so that now these ingredients can get down to where they need to go, right? Brilliant. Like, so simple and so brilliant. So we started playing around with this. So we patented and invented the first ever microneedling tool over 15 years ago. This is literally a length that you can do at home. Should you microneedle at home? Absolutely not, unless it is Glow Pro. These are clinical medical grade stainless steel needles. They are painless because there are so many of them. And it sounds crazy. I remember the first time we were talking about this, I'm like, so let me hear this straight. We are asking people to stick needles in their face. This is the worst plan ever, right? It sounds crazy. It's actually so incredibly genius. So here's what happens. As you're gliding your tool over your skin like this, you're creating thousands of invisible, I promise, and they're not pulling this, little tiny microchannels that allow your ingredients to finally get down to the dermal epidermal junction. GlowPro stimulation for your skin, and we make some of, in my opinion, and as does NuSkin, some of the most phenomenal retinoids and peptides that are out there. Nothing can compete with the power of your skin and your body. So I am great about almost every night, even if it's like a lazy skincare night, I just get in, let the weight of the tool glide over the skin. I get right underneath the eye area, all the way around, all over my face, neck, everywhere. So you can see they're like aerating the garden and planting the seeds, right? It's a really powerful process. And I'm going to show you live what that means for your skincare. So two things are happening right now, you guys. Number one, I'm aerating the garden so those ingredients can finally drink into the skin. And I'm a value person. I have no problem investing in something, but ultimately, if it is paying $100 for a pot of cream, I want $100 worth of the benefits. I don't want $10 worth or $5 worth. And that explains why someone who's using amazing, great skincare, they're not maybe getting the results they want because it literally gets stuck. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to do the back of my arm so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to glide and glow. It feels like a kitten kind of licking your skin. Like it doesn't hurt. I'm going to show you this too. Like I am literally pressing as hard as I can press. But do you guys see like that plumpness to my skin? That is from a decade of using GlowPro. So I'm going to GlowPro my skin like this. Just glide and glow. It doesn't matter. Like you can do your initials. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Just the more little channels you're creating, mathematically, the more NuSkin you're forcing. And those little channels, these stay open, you guys, for about 5 minutes on average. The older you are, the longer it takes. So after you GlowPro, clean, dry skin, don't go like walk the dog, do the dishes, which I get easily distracted, can be hard for me. Like immediately put your skincare on because your body does work really fast to heal, right? And close those channels. So then I'm going to grab a cream. This is just it. Pretend this is any cream. I'm going to do a dollop right here where I GlowPro'd and unlocked the skin. You can think of it that way. Then I'll do another little dollop over here. Okay. So it's like even Steven. So I've unlocked the skin here. What does that mean? Watch this. Watch how this will instantly drink into the skin in a way that the other will not. Look what happens here. And I'll even keep rubbing. Still rubbing. Do you guys see the difference? Look at this. This, you guys, this is cash in the trash. This, you can literally see it. Literally, especially right here, just drinking into the skin because I've unlocked the skin. So you can see here, if you're just tuning, if you're just looking at this, like, look at the difference already with GlowPro, without GlowPro. This is sitting the 5 minutes of the day, like for the ingredients I've invested, I need them to get into the skin. And that is what this allows. Like it is so incredibly clear. So yes, even if it's a prescriptive retinol, if it's a, any skincare, even AHA, BHA, PHA, yes, you can use it with anything. I use it every day because for me, it's almost like I literally can feel the difference myself in my own skincare, as you can see, with and without GlowPro. So even if it's a lazy skincare night, I just do like get in here around the eyes 2 to 3 times a week. Look at the difference in her skin. After the age of 18, we start, it's all downhill. We start losing 1% of our collagen production a year. So unless you manually force your skin to do what it used to do when it's younger, that's how the maths, right? So even at 25, it's going to help. Think of it like vertical exfoliation to help increase that cell proliferation. Like, look at how many minutes later are we now? Look at that. Like literally you can see it sitting. And what are we, 2 minutes later now? It's like, you'll feel it drinking. And by the way, you'll wake up the next morning after the first use and you're like, oh, my skin was tingling. I feel like I feel my skincare. You're like, it's an unlock. So there's no downtime. There's no pain. The ideal goal is using it with your retinol, using it with, as you're aerating the garden, supercharging those little hotshot tunnels down with the ingredients to get max results. So when we talk about the ultimate beauty hack, this is it, because you're going to incorporate this because you're going to see the results.
Oh my goodness, Jamie, that was so good. I learned a lot. Thank you for sharing about the Glow Pro tool device that you have. And you guys, are you excited that this is going to enhance all the NuSkin products that we currently have to help them go into the skin? And this is why we're doing a little holiday bundle, limited edition. You can only get this at NuSkin, you guys, during the holidays tomorrow. Okay, so let's go to the next couple of slides. Just wanted to show you, these are Beauty Bio, excuse me, these are Beauty Bio clinicals. Okay, so they did these, it's just with their device. You can see that 97% of people saw firmer skin after using it for 3 times a week for 30 days. Let's jump to the next one. Here's another example. Again, this is a Beauty Bio clinical with the device. And I think we have one more. Absolutely. You can see it right there around the eyes as well. Okay, so guys, I hope you're excited that you will be able to have the opportunity to sell this device. And I'm going to have Kathy, our VP of Marketing, jump in here and give you all the details on how it's going to work tomorrow.
Thanks, Ricky. Okay, you guys, this is exciting. And I see a lot of questions coming in, and I will do my best to answer all of these through these slides that we have. So let's get to it. I'm just going to start right in it. Glow Pro. So this is a game changer. Here's a few things about it. It is, as Jamie said, it is patented for home microneedling on the market. It exfoliates to help restore volume and glow. It enhances our topical skincare. And this, for me, is what I am the most excited about because of the way that we have paired these together. You saw her clinicals on how Beauty Bio on its own works. And I think next I have some clinicals on our products. And this, again, if it enhances topical skincare, this is where I want you kind of combining these together. So next slide for me. These are the products that we've put it together with. Now, you can always buy retinol from us. You can always buy TFEU in the jar and in the pouch. But what we've done is we have put together what we believe is the best combination for you to try this and get introduced to microneedling. So we are combining the device and the retinol and the pouch, and then we will have a cute little bag all put together for you so that you can sell these products together. We won't be selling the device separately at NuSkin. It is only sold in this bundle. So let's go to the next slide. Our clinicals were done with the retinol and the TFEU, and we did these every day, right? So in a 12-week third-party study, we had 10 subjects using both the peptide retinol at night and the TFEU twice daily. So they used it morning and night to the 60 capsules, right? These are the results of using those 2 products daily. Okay. And then the next slide, I believe we have one more clinical, or that might be our only clinical. Now we're going to go through the routine. Okay. The routine of this. You're going to lumify your skin, whatever head you use, whatever cleanser you use. That doesn't matter, whatever your preference is. Then you are going to dry your skin. So once your skin is dried, then you're going to 3 times a week use the Glow Pro microneedling. You just use it for 60 seconds. It's not timed the way that the Lumify is. So you can count, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, or however you want to do it. You can set a timer, or you can just kind of go by feel, but it's 1 minute. It's 60 seconds. You don't need to be like cranking on your face for longer than that. Okay. So 60 seconds, 3 times a week. I've been doing it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because that's just easy for me to remember in my routine. And then this is just our normal NuSkin skincare routine. You're going to tone. I've been using my True Face primer with it. And then you use the retinol. We use our serum after we use our toner at NuSkin. So you tone, you use your retinol, your pearls, and then if you use a nightly moisturizer or a night cream, you always finish with those after your pearls and your retinol. So this is the order that you would use this in. Again, you use all of this every day except for the Glow Pro is 3 times a week. And you don't have to use it at night. I've seen some questions. You can use it in the morning, but we don't use retinol in the morning. So since you only need to do it 3 times, we built it into a night routine to make it a little bit easier for you. The hardest thing to do in skincare is to remember to use it. So that's where we built this simple routine for you, combining the 3 products that we have put in here. So next slide for me, please. Here is the pricing and what you get. It's a retail value of $460 if you are to buy all of these. And we are selling it at a discount at $399. It comes put all together in this cute little purple bag. There's a card that explains how the Beauty Bio microneedling works. And then you've got your TFEU retinol, and it is the full one that you can add the refill cartridges to afterwards. And then you have